hackers, welcome to Abracadabra Hacks. You're in for a wizarding weekend. My name's Aaron and this is John. We're both European coaches here at Major League Hacking, and I'm an aspiring pilot.
And I am a pyrotechnist.
And combined, we have more than 10 years of hackathon experience, so you're in very, very safe hands.
You are indeed, and if you want to make sure that you catch up on all of the amazing things that we're going to have going on this weekend, then head on over to our social media and make sure to tag us with Abracadabra Hacks.
Absolutely. And we've got an awesome team of magicians this weekend. You've met John and I, your wizard and Potterhead. We've also got illusionist Stephen and escape artist Kunal, so you're in really fantastic hands. If you're trying to escape for the weekend, join us in building at this magic-themed hackathon. Create projects that bring out the inner magician in you. Whatever you build, focus on having fun.
Absolutely.
The best place to get all the information for the event this weekend and hang out with us and other hackers is over on our Discord, which you can join by going to discord.mlh.io. You also make sure to sign up for the event this weekend at our organizer HQ by going to hackpack/Abracadabra Hacks, and to sign up to get all of your awesome swag, make sure to go to hackpack/Abracadabra check-in. So, John, what is Major League Hacking?
Well, Major League Hacking is the global hacker community. We are hackers from across North America, Europe, APAC, and we are over 135,000 hackers just like you, everyone in the global hacker community. By being at one of these MLH events, you are earning points for your school in our season-long contest and improving your ranking on the leaderboards. The best ways to do that is to head over and take part in MLH member events, local hack day, local host, and hackathons like this. We have a whole ton of opportunities to win swag and take breaks from hacking this weekend. So, Aaron, what have we got heading on today?
So we are hosting an absolute ton of workshops and live streams today. First up, in just 1 hour's time, we've got What the Hack is the Mainframe with Fazia at 4 p.m. UK time, 11 a.m. Eastern. And then later this afternoon, we've got How to Collaborate with GitHub, another fantastic workshop for your team, especially if you're first-time hackers, with Michael. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. UK time. But what mini events are we hosting? Well, we've got Hacker Hangouts, a fan favorite, 3 of them, in fact, throughout spread across the weekend, with John and I being Hacker Hangout number 2 tomorrow, Stephen Hacker Hangout number 3, and Kunal at Hacker Hangout number 1. We've got slideshow karaoke in the morning tomorrow. Tons of fun, really high energy and really funny break from hacking. And then John and I will be running Among Us tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK time. And the last, but certainly not least, we got the U.S. Air Force Cybersecurity Challenges with Stephen tomorrow evening. And by attending this event, you also are grabbing yourself an awesome Capital One 2021 season mascot mask while supplies last. We'll send them to everyone who checks in. But John, what tools are available this weekend?
Well, we have an absolutely massive amount of resources available for you to play around with this weekend. For current university and grad students in North America and Europe, you get access to up to $100 of free Google Cloud credit. It comes in $25 increments. Keep an eye on your email, and you should have the information in order to redeem that. If you happen to need any refill codes, head on and talk to any of the active MLHs, myself, Aaron, Stephen, or Kunal, and we will get you sorted out. If you are in the necessary ballpark for grabbing yourself a free .tech domain, head on over to domain.com and use the code BLUESKIES to nab yourselves a free .tech domain this weekend. If you happen to be in APAC, we have GoDaddy Registry available for you to give you all of the great fun times there. Nab yourself that with the weekend code of MLHABR. If you happen to be in the corner of the world where you like playing around with hardware as well as software, don't worry. We have DigiKey here this weekend providing the best prize for hardware hacks sponsored by DigiKey. We're going to be accepting everything from emulators to Alexa skills, just to name a few, and you could earn yourself some hardware to use at future digital hackathons. We also have Linode here this weekend. If you happen to use their cloud platform as part of your hack, you can nab yourself a chance to win a Raspberry Pi 4 starter kit. You get yourself $100 in free credits, and head on over to get started. We also have CockroachDB, who are going to be giving everybody, I believe, a t-shirt if you jump into their category. And if you jump in and use your 30 days of free cluster access, you can potentially have yourself a brand new CockroachDB branded 3D printing pen. If you head on over to the GitHub of words, if you head on over to our social media and create yourself a Octocat, you can make it in pen, you can make it in paper, you could do origami, you could make it out of spaghetti. We don't much mind. We've seen some amazing introductions on this particular category before, but if you head on over and drop GitHub Education a tweet with the hashtags below, then you will run yourself in to win a Octocat figurine.
That is an absolute ton of sponsor prizes from MLH this weekend. Just a quick reminder, it's the best.tech domain from domain.com. Picking up AutoCAD drawing contest, the best use of CockroachDB. A quick note, make sure that you post a screenshot of your cluster in your dev post submission to verify this project. We've got the best use of Linode, the best domain name from GoDaddy Registries, a load of domain names there. The best hardware hack presented by DigiKey. Believe we've got 2 winners for that, and the best use of Google Cloud. But what else are we doing this weekend? We've got the GitHub Student Developer Pack. That's tens of thousands of dollars of awesome free tools to level up your development and experience web environment. That's access to cloud services, dev tools, domains, learning environments, and so much more. If you're looking for a place to start this weekend, check out our hackathon starter kits at hackpack/learn. Great way to get started with projects with Node.js, DataStax, Python, and more, and all for completely free. If you're still looking for an internship or graduate opportunity, make sure to check out our career lab over at hackpack/careers. These awesome companies are always hiring awesome hackers like you. But is there anything else we need to know, John?
Well, we have some incredible prize categories going around this weekend. We have the Master Magician hack. The possibilities are absolutely endless when it comes to combining hacking and magic. And if you build something unique to show off your skills, the best on-theme hack is going to win some smart power plugs, some playing cards, and some awesome MLH swag. If you happen to be here and this is your first hackathon, welcome. But also, don't worry, we got you covered. If you build your first magical hack this weekend, you get a chance to win a amazing hackathon starter kit, including some Instax Fujifilm cameras, some playing cards, and some exclusive MLH swag. As a note, your team has to be at least 50% first-time hackers in order to be eligible to win this category. And be sure to check out the dev post for all of the other amazing prize categories, including our first, second, and thirds, where you can nab yourself a Fire 7 tablet, some Anker Soundcore wireless earbuds, and an Anker PowerCore portable charger, as well as that lovely MLH swag.
Absolutely. We want you to show off and earn your awesome iDemo stickers this weekend, because we want every single team to demo your projects, regardless of progress. We want to celebrate your success and all the exciting work you've put in over the course of this weekend. But how do you demo? Make sure to include a 2-minute video, a maximum of 2 minutes, and show us what you built, not a set of slides. I can guarantee you we care so much more about the project itself. If you do work on an old project, that's totally fine. Just make sure you share specifically what was updated, because we're only going to judge the updates. I need to be really explicit, or we might accidentally disqualify a project. In a similar vein, we also need you to link to a public code repo or something like a Figma project, so that we can verify that you've worked on your project this weekend. That is super important for us as well, and is a requirement for eligibility. Make sure to submit your hacks over at abracadabrahacks.devpost.com. And a note on times, hacking starts right now. I mean, like right now. Projects are due on DevPost at 1 p.m. UK time, 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, and judging will begin just 2 hours after that. On a slightly more serious note, however, MLH hackathons are a safe space for everyone. But being at this event, you're agreeing to the code of conduct. Mentors, judges, and sponsors too. Make sure to read it. You need to be respectful. Harassment and abuse of any kind is not tolerated. At digital events, it's important to remember there's a human on the other side of the screen. Boundaries exist. Be mindful of connecting with people's online and social profiles without permission, because folks aren't ignoring you if they don't reply immediately. Give them time to get to your questions and messages. And if you're having any issues at any point, reach out to one of us. We want you to have an amazing time. If you can't find someone, use the email or relevant phone number, which you can find the link on screen. With that in mind, that's all for opening ceremony. Thank you so much for coming to Abracadabra Hacks. John and I will be on stream for the Q&A in just a few moments' time.
We will indeed, and we'll catch you all soon. Hello, everybody.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm not getting any audio from you from the looks of it.
Okay, give me one moment. But you can
Please
talk.
hold. Your call is very important to us. But hello, everybody else. How are you all doing? Welcome to the marvelous Abracadabra Hacks.
Can you hear me now?
It appears that we are sorting out a little bit of technical kerfuffle, and we should
someone
be
says
right
they
back
can hear
with
me
you
on
soon.
stream. Okay. One moment. All right, if you can hear me, can you post in chat?
I am getting slightly mauled by.
All right,
rabbit.
so I think what's happening.
Question from a little earlier.
For anyone asking, John, can you hear me?
Oh, looks like.
All right. I think what's happened is I can hear John. John can't hear me, and all of you can hear me. Which is a really interesting quirk. I think it's so we use a tool called StreamYard. So I don't think it's that. But yeah, I think we all can hear both of us, which is really funny.
Yeah, it seems to be that way around. I can't hear Aaron, but I can read chat. So I am going to figure out what's going on here briefly, and in the meantime, I'm sure Aaron will be able to tide you over.
Hop in a Discord. All right, I'm gonna tell John to hop in Discord voice so he can hear me. I think it's probably the trick here. All right, this is a fun problem. All right, can you hear me, John?
There we go. Yeah, I've got you.
All right. You want to stay unmuted on StreamYard? It sounds like Twitch and Discord are in sync enough where it's not really a huge problem.
Cool.
All right. So now that we have a solution in place so we can communicate with each other,
the joys of technology.
Let's get into this Q&A. So first up, I want to show all of you how to register this weekend. So if you head over to the dev post, I'm gonna get links here, but we can start by going to. I'm not logged in. That's a sad time. But we can start by going to hackp.ac/abracadabra, abracadabra hacks, and we'll end up on this lovely page where we're gonna want to log in and register. We're going to find out I'm not currently logged in. So let me go and do that real quick.
One of those lovely MyMLH accounts.
Let me go and do that real quick. Come on, tab. The tab does not want to leave the page. I really don't want to expose my password.
How surprising.
I know, right?
Cat? No, not a cat, I'm afraid. Too long ears for a cat.
All right, give me 2 seconds, folks. I am doing it. My MLH.
We've got to get that login rolling.
I've just made a new window, so hopefully the cookie goes across.
You'd love to see it. It is in fact a wabbit.
All right, look, I'm okay. So I am logged in now. I can now register for this weekend's event. I can agree to the code of conduct. I am a European coach, so I'm going to put in EU. And then fire submit, and I can join the online event, and you'll see it's going to put you over on Discord. Now, I'm not going to log into Discord, but if you log in through this flow, it's super easy, going to get you right onto our Discord server. But I'm going to go ahead and walk through the check-in now. So if we go to hackpack/abracadabra, not hacks, autocomplete, I want to check in.
There we go.
We get to this lovely page. I'm gonna try not dox myself this time. I did that once. First name is Aaron. My last name is Osher. You all know this. That's probably a valid phone number. That's not a phone number I use. That is my old area code though.
They won't know.
That is my old area code though. So hey ho. If you can figure out where I grew up based on that area code. So what's my email address? My email address is aaron.osher@mlh.io. Please don't email me. If you do, it's just gonna end up in the bottom of my deprioritized list. I'm not gonna get back to you. But that's fine. What is my Discord? My Discord is Aaron Osher. Another participant referred you to this weekend. Yes, they did. Totally not Ryan did. totally not Ryan at mlh.io did. And
Top
I'm
tier,
hacking
top tier.
from Europe. What country am I hacking from this weekend? The United Kingdom. Actually, yeah, United Kingdom. I was going to go and I'm going to troll Adam. I'm from the Isle of Man. There we go. And yeah, I'm just going to sort of, because I'm not going to opt into those communications. Nope, I'm not interested in hearing any of this stuff.
If you do,
That's fine. And then click no some more. I don't really have a preference here. You can skip past this one with tab. I'll graduate this year.
Congratulations.
And yeah, they want to ask if I care about all this stuff. None of the, I've not, yeah. I'm just going to click no for all this stuff. I'm actually not going to submit it because I don't want to accidentally subscribe myself to like the updates for the weekend, but you would submit here and you guys just
do make sure that you complete the address form, otherwise we are not going to be able to get you your swag. That is one of the most
incredibly important
things.
That said, because I don't know the Queen's address by heart, I'm not going to be putting it in here. But yeah, who sponsored me to come over? I don't know, you did.
I didn't realize the Queen lived in the Isle of Man now, honestly.
All right, so that's
that
I'm
summer
gonna
residence.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna screen share Discord now. Let me open up
Beautiful.
Discord PTB, which is
take a look at all of those lovely Abracadabra hacks channels.
Yeah, so if I screen share.
What's the website to see this form? If you head over to hackp.ac/abracadabra check-in.
Right, I'll go. Streamer mode. Yay. Okay. Major League Hacking Community. I'm logged in as Alt F4, my lovely alt account, which y'all can see right there. Yeah, I don't know why it's not loading anything. Try again. Oh, because I can't. I don't know. It's a great example of I don't have access to this channel yet. So I've already like done the get started stuff here. But if I want to get access to this weekend's awesome content, I gotta go to Abracadabra Hacks check-in, and then I can react with a melon just to troll Ryan. Oh, it removes it. What on earth does that do?
It is
That's
indeed.
What on earth does that do? I don't know. But we act with Magic Wand and we get access to all of this weekend's awesome stuff. So if you want to ask any questions, just say hi in there. This is like proper trolling Adam and Ryan at the same time. So
Ryan gang when. Is that a fake background? It is not a fake background. This is you can see behind me all of my horrific storage when it comes to electronics projects.
Yeah, we plugged John's Twitch earlier. It is at JF Kingsley. He does awesome hardware streams. So you can totally
setting things on fire. Hopefully, sometimes not setting things on fire. We try for both.
No. All right. So yeah, if you've got any questions about this weekend, we can go. Feel free to put them in chat or put them in the Ask Abracadabra Hacks channel on Discord. But I've got a great question for John. I love asking this on stream. How did you get into hackathons?
Oh man, well I am. Well, you and me, I think we're both kind of old guard at this point because I've been kicking around doing hackathon stuff since around 2014. Back when I was an attendee at a fair few events, got into it mainly because I had a friend of mine who was like really into it in like the very early days and was running a tiny little like 30-person hackathon out of their university. It was like, hey, you should come along and see what this is like. So I showed up for that, had a heck of a time, and then ended up basically just doing a ton of different events from like over here in Europe. I've done a few in the US. Yeah, I love it. I could not get enough.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I got into it. I think it's a little different. So I was looking at universities when I was 17, and I met another coach of all people at one of my university open days. His name's Gregor. He's not really coached a whole lot since digital started, just because it's not his thing. But you might have seen him as in-person events from time to time. And so I I met him at the open day. We were talking for like a couple hours about tech, and I actually was particularly attracted by the stickers that was on the table he was at, because stickers, they really do get you in the door, don't they?
Hexagon stickers are the top tier of everything.
Yeah. So my old laptop, I don't have any photos of my old laptop, but I might post one in Discord later. Was covered in like stuff I had no idea what it really was at the time. But he invited me to a hackathon called Hacknots, which I run these, which I ran my last Hacknots in November. John was there. I am a retired university hackathon organizer, which is a weird thing to say because I've done it 3 times.
Same,
but
which is also weird. The last university hackathon that I organized before I went into retirement was literally the October before we ended up in COVID fun times.
Yeah.
So
Hack the Midlands, yeah.
Yeah.
So he invited me to that. I was 17. He pulled strings and moved mountains to get me in because the university did not like the fact I wasn't 18. And I attended, and it changed in every way possible. Changed my life. I met him. He was awesome. I met a lot of awesome people I'm still friends with today. I met this guy named Joe, who happened to be kicking off the GitHub Campus Exit program over at GitHub at the time. I ended up joining that my first year of university, which was super cool, and went on to build an awesome community at my university, and then eventually joined MLH as a coach because I was looking for more things to do and other ways to get back to hackathons. And years later, here I am. Because John and I are talking on Discord, Twitch just told me to stop playing music, which is quite funny. But yeah, so that's sort of how I got into it. And nowadays, this is my 52nd hackathon, I think. Some scary numbers. So. Yeah,
I feel like I probably hit some scary numbers a while ago, but I literally haven't kept count. I was just like, I'm gonna go and do stuff, and then it happened.
Yeah. So I can see in chat, Snow Dragon has asked, "What's the link to Discord again?" And whilst discord.gg is technically correct, Neiltron discord.mlh.io is the way to get there. I'll log you in and give you access to member and all that sort of stuff. So discord.mlh.io. Hack.mlh.io is not working. Interesting. Let me go take a look at that. Looks fine to me. Here's the link for all of your view and pleasures. What's your journey as a programmer? Like, how do you start, and overall, how was the experience?
Ooh, that's a fun one. I started off originally. So I started when doing Ruby way back when. That was the first language I ever learned, and then I very quickly moved on to Python. And this was back in the days where like we were like Python 1, 2, so everything was like really like the documentation wasn't quite there. It was all a bit wild, like the very early days. And rapidly from that, I actually ended up like kind of getting a bit demoralized with it because I wasn't a massively fast learner at the time when it came to like getting a handle on it all, and the docs weren't like anywhere near as good as they are nowadays. So I kind of like walked away from it for like a year or so, and then the thing that really kicked it into high gear for me was the Minecraft mod scene, which was arguably, I would say, how a whole ton of people ended up learning Java, because it was so easy to like just throw stuff together and be like, I can like go off and like make a whole like custom plugin for a server, or like a completely different piece of like armor or something. And that started off that kind of started off a whole corner of like my career, where I ended up working in like Minecraft like server stuff for ages. I did a whole bunch of stuff with like games networks and that corner of things, and as a result of that, eventually ended up going into like software as a proper thing. But that was like the big like starting point where I was like, oh, actually, hang on, people will pay you to do this. Like, this is a thing that will like this actually makes money. It's not just the thing that you can do for fun.
I love how you're being called out on stream when people don't realize that John's actually like a year and a half younger than me.
Yeah, I'm a baby.
John just got into this when he was really young. I think your first really big talk was at 16, right?
Yeah, and I've done For me, it's one of those things where I encourage everyone to kind of do this. I've never been like thrown an opportunity and not said yes to it, because like it's the fastest way for you to like do a whole ton of stuff and figure out what you like and what you don't like and how to just like have things happen. And like I think that's probably the main reason why. It's not like I just try and do as much as possible. Absolutely. And like it ends up like sending you kind of wild at points, but
yeah, I mean,
when you get time to yourself.
If you're for any like, you know, high schoolers in chat, right? John's a fantastic example of it's never too early. And likewise, if you're like on the older end of the spectrum, right? It's never too late to get into this stuff either. Like just to confirm, when you do that Twilio talk, Twilio flew you to San Francisco, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
like
16.
17. Yeah,
17, 16, and being flown out to California from the UK to go and do a talk in front of thousands of people, right?
I mean,
like,
it was back when one of the earliest examples that I can remember of like the hacker community coming together was there used to be a massive Facebook group called HS Hackers, which was all of the all of the like hackathon attendees across like the US and a good chunk of Europe who were all like high schoolers, and we ended up basically making this like massive Facebook group where everyone would just like throw information around, be like, "Hey, I'm going to this thing," and then like people would be like, "Oh, I am as well. Let's go and like build a team." And that was like one of the earliest like examples I could think of like just like realizing, oh, there's a whole ton of people just like me, and we're like all at the same events. Like that was really cool to kind of understand.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's
was
really,
I the
really
one
cool.
that came up with ARPANET? No, that's way before my time.
Yeah. No, I have a very different story getting into tech. So I tried a lot of the say yes to things or like pushed my way through, and I kept being told no by like my school when I was younger, which is really, really disappointing. I ended up putting my efforts of like organizing and stuff into Model United Nations at the time. I have not been in that scene for a good 3 or 4 years at this point. But hey Adam, watching from high school.
Hello. Big ups Adam's, big ups Adam's school.
But it doesn't change the fact that I still wrote tons of code and all that sort of stuff. I got into it. My dad's a programmer. He's, you know, manages projects now instead. But when I was younger, he tried to get me into programming when I was like 7 years old. Showed me Java. Turns out 7-year-old Aaron brain couldn't figure out how imports worked.
Yep. It's funny. I feel like we were very similar in that regard, where we like got into it really early and was just like, this is awful. Like, how do I do things? Absolutely.
So like I got put into this mindset of like how this works. I don't know. I distinctly remember giving up because I had no idea why Hello World was working. Like, you know, really, really basic stuff. A few years later, so I was 7 and I was 9, my aunt gave me these old HTML textbooks from like the late 90s. So like HTML, like proper like frame set and stuff like that was in these. I thought frame sets were so cool back in like 2010 when they were like a year off being like deprecated.
The pinnacle of like technology. It's like how people in like back in like 2014-15 were like, oh my god, Game Maker 3 is out, and everyone's just losing their minds.
Yeah, but like, absolutely. But I had this like netbook, an HP Mini 210, if you've ever seen it.
Yes.
Yeah. Not a particularly powerful thing, but good enough to sort of, you know, do what I needed it to do, right? And I was just on that thing. I was out on a ski trip with my aunt when she gave me these textbooks, and it's an hour drive from my aunt's house to the mountain we were skiing at. And in the car, I'd have the laptop open, the textbook on my lap. Yeah, it was an hour of reading and practicing. So I got super into it, and then my friend at school, like this before I moved to the UK, it's like my elementary school friend, knew PHP. And about a year in, he sort of taught me how to like handle form inputs and all that sort of stuff. I got really, really into PHP. No JavaScript yet. I hadn't really touched it. It took me years to touch JavaScript, but which is insane. That's all I write these days.
This was in like the pre-Laravel days, right? Like there weren't really any frameworks even.
I don't even think Slim was a thing yet. Like this is back in like 2011, 2010, right?
Back when you had to do everything by hand, we were like chiseling PHP out of rocks with like handmade tools.
Absolutely. I think we're predating 5.6, predating 7, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just sort of like learning how to do this stuff, thinking it's super cool, solving problems. When I moved to the UK, I ended up doing some really interesting stuff with my Taekwondo like club in the city. Accidentally implemented Stripe as a 14-year-old. If you're an industry person, never ever have a 14-year-old implement Stripe, because I
will bill people
didn't really
so much money.
So I didn't really understand how to do math properly with like floating point, all sort of stuff, and had a off by 20 error, and charged someone £2,500 instead of £25 once, and it cleared. The worst part was it cleared.
Well, that's horrifying.
Stripe was a chap about it. There was none of these. This is before Stripe kept your fees if you refunded, so it didn't. These people didn't care about the money that much. So like, thank you so much, right? But I haven't touched payment gateways since. I'm terrified of them. Utterly terrified of them. That was like 10 years ago.
I have a personal, like, I think everyone has a horror story with either like Stripe or PayPal when you first start using it, and it's like you put in one wrong number and everything just falls apart.
Yeah, I ended up using FreshBooks API to raise invoices. I had to manually approve.
Oh man.
But yeah, I got into that. It was really cool, like some kind of industry style experience at that time. John's holding his bunny. It's Oscar, right?
I am, yes. Oscar.
Yeah.
Horatio Wilde.
There we go.
This was so cool. He's very unhappy with being on camera right now, but I think there we go. You happy? Yeah.
But
there we go.
So yeah, this is like, and then I ended up doing some code for like the virtual traffic simulation network, VATSIM, if you've ever heard of it. For their Chicago division. Now their website for over in Chicago is no longer the one I built. They've replaced it since, so you can't see my old code. Wayback Machine might have it, but it was bad. It was like, this is like when everyone was transitioning to Laravel, and I hadn't quite gotten on board with it yet. So it's just terrible,
so it's
terrible,
all just
terrible
like
code.
A mess everywhere.
Yeah,
like everyone's doing all different things.
This idea that you can run PHP code that isn't in public HTML on like a cPanel server blew my mind. Like, what's this concept?
So wait, you can actually like do stuff? Wow.
Like, that's just basic security, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool experience in that respect. And then I ended up picking up at hackathons Python and JavaScript. And to date, I've had actual industry jobs where I've been writing tons of like React and JS and all that sort of stuff and being paid for it, which is so cool.
That's amazing.
Well,
I'm glad that you got over your Stripe related horror story.
I mean, thankfully, it wasn't. It could have been so much worse, right?
It could have, yeah. Like I'm just thinking about that. I'm like, there's so many ways that could have been like just disastrous, even compared to what it was.
But yeah. So it's just been a cool experience, and I think it's really empowering to sort of hear how the people get there and how it probably is not too dissimilar to what you did. And it's a long term, it's a long journey when you're young, right? Like I started at 9, I am 20, about to turn 22, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still like I'm 7 years into doing hackathons and probably like similar amount of time into having done tech stuff, and it is just like you don't realize, I think, a lot of the time just how much time has passed by the time you get to doing some things, and it's like, oh, like you made it this far, but it's like actually the amount of groundwork that you put in can be like really substantial without you even realizing.
Yeah. A seriously cool milestone I hit a couple years ago. I think it was last year. Was when I finally had been writing code for half my life.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't think I'm quite on that yet, but I'm getting close.
The real Gandalf of hackathons is Gregor Engelman, to be fair.
That is true.
Or Joe or something, right?
Definitely.
He is wearing a Doctor Strange cape.
Yes, this is a prop replica. Because it was the only one that I could find in my wardrobe. Not that I have more than one of them, mind, but it was the one that was there. I make it sound like I've just got an entire wardrobe full of capes. Like, you know, this is like the Monday cape, the Tuesday cape, the normal stuff.
Absolutely. Tell us a bit about the Isle of Man on stream. All right, one
It is
second.
not part of the UK. It is a crown dependency.
Wait.
I'm
I need to
legally
share my
obligated
screen.
to say that.
We're sharing a new tab. Microsoft Edge tab.
Am I for real? Yeah, this is actually a pop replica.
Okay. All right. Isle of Man facts. Here we go. Why are you in Bing? Oh, I typed it into the Bing bar as opposed to Chrome. Britannica. All right, let's look at the encyclopedia.
Okay. The Isle of Man, its flag has 3 feet on it because it is 3 feet away from the UK.
That's funny. It's spelt wrong, apparently. It's in the Irish Sea. If you don't know where the Isle of Man is, and this is really funny. So it was on the let's not show you where I live. It was during the GeoGuessr stream with Ryan, and we asked him where the Isle of Man was. He thought it was to the right of the UK, not the left.
Oh, beautiful. The Isle of Man is
thing.
now it's now part of Sweden. Unfortunately, we had to get rid of it in order to pay for Brexit.
Yeah. No, it's this tiny thing.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. GeoGuessr. I might have to like renew my subscription to do this, but that's totally
beautiful.
Fine. Okay.
Is that a 3D printer behind me? Yes, it is.
All right. How about you? I'm not logged into PayPal. One moment.
The Isle of Man is the halfway point between the UK and Ireland.
I want to see us really, really fail at Isle of Man GeoGuessr.
Oh no! Oh no!
What could possibly go wrong?
You mean other than having to deal with the Isle of Man?
Yeah.
Like geographically.
That's totally fine. All right. Yeah, that's really cheap.
Every answer is just going to be, well, it's somewhere near Douglas.
It's somewhere near Douglas.
Like,
right.
What options are there? Like, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Adam, but really.
Okay, so let's browse maps. Can I search?
Yep.
Here we go. Isle of Man. By GeoGuessr. Here we go.
Oh my god, that's an official one.
All right, single player.
Let's go.
You know what? Challenge. If you want to challenge me, go for it. Invite friends. Here's an invite URL. If you want to play Isle of Man GeoGuessr with us,
you come and figure out what
that's
things
not the right link.
Douglas.
Oh gosh, it's not the right link.
If you would like to figure out what things are near Douglas, because that is the only official answer, please do come over.
Yeah. All right, if you want to play Isle of Man GeoGuessr with us, head over to that link. And I think I can start the game without you being in it, and that should be fine. All right. You can see how you compare against me. How did this happen on stream? I don't know.
Good question.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
Are we near the sea?
It's the Isle of Man. You're never that far from the sea, are you?
Okay, I mean, yes, but like, are we like near the sea? Because if we are, we're probably near Douglas. That's the...
Wait, there's a sign.
Okay, we've gone like a bunch of different directions. Portown
Quarry. Okay.
Okay, so we're near Portown.
How is Adam not responded in chat yet?
Also, how down on your luck do you have to be to call a town Portown? Like, even if you're like having a bit of a bad day, you want to call it like, I don't know, like Fortuneville or like, I don't know, Happy Place, not like Portown.
I don't know. Okay, so Portown Quarry, right?
Yep.
I found
Portown. Cool.
I found Portown. I have a hunch it's like off this road. Is there another road over this way? No, there isn't.
No.
But it's just Portown Quarry. Is this gonna be the quarry?
Is it?
No.
Is it like a quarry road or something?
I wonder if I keep going. Actually, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit the A20. There's a bend. Ooh, weight limit. Interesting.
Trying to appeal. Well, the thing is, we have Adam now, who is the resident expert on the Isle of Man.
Try near Peel. Okay. I mean, yeah, Portown's right here. Right?
Yeah, it's like near Peel.
I wonder if it's this.
Ooh, yeah, because that's the only single track in a while, isn't it?
All right, let's just give that as a guess, right? 100,
Damn.
1,000 yards.
That's
I mean,
not bad.
that's not bad. I actually should have guessed where I thought it was initially. That's what I've just learned. I don't know who's that. That's Neil and Marta. Well done.
Nice.
All right, play next round. Okay.
Okay, this looks high and
okay.
central.
Eerie Stain.
Eerie Stone. I can smell this picture. I don't like what that implies.
That means it's near Douglas, right?
Yeah, of course. Because everything is near Douglas.
I have no idea. I think Eerie Stain is too small for me to like come up on the map. This song, by the way, is dope, and the fact it's royalty free is insane. I don't know if John can hear it, but y'all on stream can.
Eerie Stain. I feel like if Adam says he can smell it, then it's got to be...
It's got to be near Douglas, right?
Yeah. Just drop a pin near Douglas and let's find out.
Okay.
Actually, no. Is there any more info? Can we see, like...
Let's just keep going and see, like,
yeah,
what's
let's
down this way.
take a look at the, like... Because there must be more road signs.
I mean, it's the Isle of Man. There's not, like, exactly that many roads.
That is true.
Okay, we've got, like, a thing. Is this, like, a waterworks or something? I don't know.
Ooh.
Huh. More stuff. It's a Barbie mobile.
Oh my god. Man, I didn't realize that minis had made it as far as the Isle of Man. I thought that it was
I thought they were like
just...
Cuba, where they're rocking like all these old cars.
Yeah, everyone just rides on cows and like...
Yeah.
You go to school on like the big school cow.
Okay, here's a good question for John to answer. You can't hear the music. Oh, it's just really quiet. There you go.
Do participants receive swags? They absolutely do, providing that you are checked in via the links in the check-in channel for Abracadabra hacks. If you follow all of the instructions there and fill in, get yourself checked into the event and fill in the type form, then you will be good to go.
Yeah. John, I don't think we're getting a road sign that's going to be useful anytime soon.
Okay, just near Douglas. Just make it near Douglas. At this point, that's the only... Everything is near Douglas. Oh my god, it was the furthest away from Douglas. That's amazing. It's actually as far away from Douglas as you could feasibly get without, like, making another island.
I recognize it now, I think.
Really? Really?
Where we're near Colby. Oh, I must have been going towards like the wrong way when I was going around the A27. Yeah. See, calling that a dead end road. I mean, that's a dead end road, I guess, but like that's a bit of a like.
There's plenty of road there. Like you wouldn't call the M60 a dead end road just because it ends somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, the M25 is dead end, right? Because there's no actual end. That's the end is dead. It died at some point when they made it a right.
Well, is every ring road a dead end road?
I mean, right? Yeah, you're always at the dead end.
That's the real question here.
Adam, can you smell this one?
I love that we're basing all of our GeoGuessr guesses now entirely off of whether Adam is able to smell the photo.
A public area not permitted in this area. Oh, lol. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not going down there.
Oh, wait. There was a good road sign.
40 miles an hour.
No. It's that
30 miles an hour.
We're near... Guess what? We're near Douglas.
Oh my god, we're actually in Douglas.
Okay. Ocken?
Okay, so it's a roundabout between Onken and Douglas.
It can't be that.
Oh my god, is it actually there?
I mean, it very well might be.
Damn.
Vero might be this way roundabout.
That roundabout.
Be on this, right? Wait, no, but it
Yeah.
said straight. But no, it said straight.
Yeah,
like,
so it
let's
must
go
be
back.
earlier.
Yeah, it's gonna be earlier on like.
Well, there's only
road,
so many there's only so many three-way intersections near Douglas. Oh shit! Yeah,
Wait,
no, that's the.
you can
no,
see it?
Adam's right.
Wait.
Adam's right.
You
That's
can
the TT course.
You can
So
see my
this
house.
is, yeah, so this will be slightly further up the coast then, but not by much.
So like up here.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, let's go back to the start, to the flag.
I think it'd be just before Douglas, won't it? Because we're coming into Douglas at that point.
So there's this three-way here, right?
Yeah. Also, you have to remember, Adam. Whenever I've been there, I've never had enough time to actually go and see the TT course.
Okay. Wait, what's on that sign? Okay, this might actually help a lot.
Oh boy. Okay.
That photo just got really bad. Can we have like a good photo again that's not in the rain?
Johnny Waterson's Lane is what it says.
The British Isles. Okay, North Ramsey, Laxley, Ockham. So A2, A39, A18. A18.
Yeah.
A2.
A39.
Why do I feel it's right here?
No, wait. If it's Ockham, that'd be the other side of Douglas.
You sure?
That should be where the A39 is.
No, but the A18's over here. This is the A18.
Yeah, but we need where... Right, so it's the A18 and A2 link.
Yeah, which is here. But it's not a roundabout. It's going to be further up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wrong way? Use the compass to your advantage. Oh yeah, there's a compass. Thank you.
Rip. And I am...
Yeah, it's definitely along this road.
Putting the furry friend
I
away.
genuinely think it's here. Wait, what, you said Johnny Waterson Lane, right?
Yeah. That's
No,
literally
right here.
where that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we just need to work our way backwards.
Up the road.
Yeah. So
Where's
it's
up the... Where's literally just up the A18. Okay, I
Yeah.
think we're like right here. Bruh!
Damn it! We're the wrong way.
But damn close.
That was pretty close. That was good. I'll take that.
I feel like we've peaked at trolling Adam on stream. We're literally screwing up guessing his neighborhood.
Not even intentionally. It's just like, why is the Isle of Man? Okay.
Right. That's an interesting. That car feels more like the Isle of Man. Half rendered.
Boy.
Oh look, it's the 3 feet flag. 3 feet. That's like
absolutely.
See, Adam. The problem with Isle of Man is your flag can't stand straight.
Oh my god, that's such a bad. No comment.
Ports.
No comment.
All right, Douglas ports. We're near the Isle of Man Steam Railway.
Oh
You
man,
have trains. Okay.
I'm actually having to write a talk about model steam trains.
So here's Port Suderick.
Yep.
That's train tracks, isn't it? On Google Maps.
Yes. If it's got the dashes, it should be.
I think we're here.
Also, I just want to raise the point. This is the amount of fur that I have had on my lap as a result of this animal. I could make a whole other rabbit. It's wild. Okay, where are we at?
We're in like this area.
Yeah.
Never mind. Near Marine Drive. Okay.
Somewhere in the vicinity.
Ah, here's Marine Drive. Oh.
Yep. Are there more than one Marine Drive?
I don't know, but this turn. What's this other bit?
Yeah, it's like a
Balasa. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here we go. So it's actually Balavir, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe.
I think he's right. I think this bit feels about right.
Adam says it's Old Castletown Road.
Old Castletown Road.
Interesting.
That's the first main road he ever drove on. Like,
wait, wow.
so that hairpin does make sense, to be fair, because there's a hairpin right there. I think we're like right on this.
I think that's it.
Oh yeah, we were right on it. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Play last round. I bet we're in Douglas.
That looks like Douglas. That's a very Douglasy sort of thing.
Bus stop.
But where?
Where else in Isle of Man's gonna have bus stops other than Douglas, right? What does this sign say?
Bus stops of Douglas. That's the real question.
Really? Google Street View is just like not having it today.
Of course.
Come on.
Oh,
that's the I think that's
Westlands. Westlands numbers 1 through 55.
That's
So is that like a housing estate?
probably okay. What's this road?
No, let's try and find road names. That's probably
Okay.
Tynwald Road.
Tarnowald Road, Bayer
Okay, right.
Tynwald.
Yep. Tinval. Is Tinval a town? Maybe.
Adam's not confirmed whether or not we're in Douglas. I feel like he would have done.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It's
Peel.
Peel. Oh, we're back to Peel again.
So he said Tynwald Road.
So now we just have to find one road in Peel.
So Tynwald Road is east-west. Okay.
Yep. Tynwald. Not Tynwald. Tynwald.
Tynwald, yeah.
Oh, Parliament. Oh, Parliament Road. Okay. Right, so we are near...
I thought the Parliament was in, was it... Oh, here we go. Tynwald Road.
Oh, there we go.
So what's the intersection? Tynwald and what?
We are at the intersection of...
Oh. Google.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Queen's
Tynwald
Drive.
and Queen's Drive.
Queen's Drive.
Queen's Drive bus stop.
Ah.
There we go.
Wait, is this Queen's Drive then?
Yeah, there's Queen's Drive.
Yeah, I think we're there.
Yeah.
104 years.
Oh,
hey.
That's good.
That's good.
pretty good. I'll take that.
19,000 points. I'll give that. I'll take that considering that.
That's a very respectable score.
Yeah. All right. So it's 4 o'clock. So we're gonna stop there. I say this because if we head over to hackp.ac,
we have some marvelous things to do.
/ Abracadabra hacks. You're actually gonna it's gonna be let me rephrase. MLH.io. If we go to events, local host workshops, it is time for not how to collaborate with GitHub. What the hack is the hack is mainframe. So y'all my friends, you gonna go check out what the hack is the mainframe over at that page. Make sure log in, register, and then go and join Fazia for the first workshop of this weekend's event. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm on the wrong page. It opened a new tab. There you go.
Find a workshop quickly. There we go.
There you go. Link is in chat. It's this massive thing. I'm gonna go and announce it on Discord right now as well. Thank you all so much for being awesome and powering through us on that GeoGuessr hunt. We're looking forward to an awesome weekend this week, and we'll see you on Discord in just a few minutes. Thanks so much, and have a good one, friends. Bye.